Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so the other day I tweeted out that I had a funny story about how I ended up rainbowing the physical GT Super Saiyan Goku, but it was also kind of a dumb story. So I thought I would save it for a video to explain exactly what I did. It's not a super long story, but I think it's kind of funny. And yeah, obviously jumping into a GT Heroes team on the Black Star Dragon Balls run here, just to try out our now Rainbow Star Goku. Obviously I did fully link level him back when I pulled the original copy. I only got one copy of each from the original Dokkan Fest, so I've had them both at 55% until this celebration, and now they're both Rainbow. But Vegeta came naturally through the epic struggle. I had to pull my first copy of the LR Frieza. I pulled all 4 copies to rainbow him, and then I think I pulled 3 spare ones before I actually got the Frieza, whereas with the few summons I did on Goku's banner, because I got him first multi, I didn't get any of the GT Goku dupes. So basically what happened is, you guys will have seen yesterday I put up the summon collab that I did with Toon Rami and Sunblade. We recorded that quite early in the morning on a day where I had also worked a night shift. So I came home in the morning, recorded the collab with them. I would have already been awake for probably about 18 hours at that point. And we recorded the collab. It was quite a lot of fun. Like I said, went up on the channel yesterday, so if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. But basically, when we were done, I did do a rotation on Goku's banner. I didn't really get anything. I don't know if I even got a featured unit actually, but I did the rest on Frieza because I figured I should try and get Frieza since I didn't have him at the time. So basically, once we were done recording, and obviously we were chatting in Discord afterwards, like sending each other the files to download so we could put our videos together and everything, I decided that from that point onwards, any more stones that I had from, you know, like getting top grossing, doing the battlefield that was going to come out, all that kind of stuff, I might as well use those on the Frieza banner because I already had Goku and I needed to try and get Frieza. So basically that meant that I was deciding my summoning on the Goku banner was going to be all done with because I needed to, you know, try and get Frieza. And so I wasn't going to summon any more on Goku's banner. And as I've talked about in previous videos, when it comes to deciding on units that you want to buy with red coins, that's when you want to make that decision. When you know that you're definitely done summoning on the one banner and you don't want to go back, because you don't want to buy a copy or 2 of a unit and then summon on the banner again and then pull like multiple copies of them. Get one of them stupid multis where you pull like 3 copies and then means you wasted your coins on buying one of them. Because normally my strategy would be when it comes to buying dupes with units for coins, I only buy up to 79%. So I'll get 2 dupes. So if I've got no dupes and I've got enough coins, I'll buy 2. If they've got 1 dupe already, and I'll just buy 1. And then yeah, if they've already got 2 dupes, I don't really like to buy another copy because with the luck that I've been having this last year, I've been getting a lot more of the other featured units before I can pull the main featured unit. So I know if I buy like all the copies to rainbow one of these units, the next time they come back on a banner, I'm going to pull them like 5 times or something stupid. So I decided there at like 9 o'clock in the morning or something, when I'm getting on for over 20 hours awake, I wasn't going to summon anymore on Goku's banner, so I'll go into the red coin shop and I'll buy 2 copies of the physical GT Goku so that I can get him up to 79%, have all of his star abilities awakened, and go from there. So I went into the hidden potential system to put my 2 dupes in. And what do you guys think happened? So pause the video right now. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think I did. And I'll give you a second. Pause the video. Come back. So 3, 2, 1. So yeah, as some of you may have guessed, and I'll find out when I read the comments afterwards, in my strange half asleep state, I decided to open his top right path and his bottom left path. And I just autopiloted clicking the buttons. I was just like, yeah, okay, yeah, move to the next node. Yep, okay, okay. And then it wasn't until I pressed okay on the last one and I saw in the top corner this display that it shows you, and the 2 middle circles here were unlocked in grey. It was only in that moment that I was just literally like, facepalm in my chair. It's like, what do I do now? Because we've all seen them screenshots. I'll throw a couple of them up on the screen because I asked some of you guys on Twitter to share some with me. We've all seen these horror stories in the friends list of people who've put the most bizarre choices into their hidden potential system that you could possibly imagine. And so I was like, I can't let myself be a future one of those. Plus it means, you know, with those 2 paths unlocked, I get what? A couple of extra super attack levels and some extra healing. But none of his extra abilities. So, of course, at that point, I basically had no choice but to go back into the red coin shop and buy the other 2 copies of him so I can open up his other paths. So, I have all of the paths unlocked. I've been saving my red coins for almost a full year because after the worldwide celebration last year, I only pulled 1 copy of Vegito and 1 copy of Bootanks. And so, all this time, I've been saving those red coins until we got to the anniversary in the strategy that if I didn't pull 2 dupes for them, I could buy them with the coins. As I was saying earlier, that's normally my plan for these units, right? So in my epic shaft of not getting Vegeta in nearly 4,000 stones, I pulled all 4 copies to Rainbow Vegito, so I didn't need to buy any copies of him. And I pulled 2 copies of Bootanks, so I decided not to bother buying a dupe for him. And I ended up pulling 1 from Goku's banner, so he's at 90% for me now anyway. So yeah, the things that I've been saving up my red coins for so long, I didn't actually need. And I had almost 3,000. So obviously buying 4 copies, that was, what, 1,600. So it was a lot of red coins. And it's not something I would recommend doing if you're actually paying attention. Buying all 4 copies of a unit that you need to rainbow them. Because now, as I was saying earlier, I'm sure the next time that GT Goku comes back on a banner, I mean, no, my luck, he'll probably be the first featured unit I pull. And then I'll end up pulling like 5 or 6 copies of him before I end up pulling the new unit. On Vegeta's banner, obviously I went way deeper on that than I have on any other banners this year. But I think I pulled like at least 7 or 8 of every single other featured Vegeta on that banner. So I feel like at this point, whenever this Goku returns, same with the Vegeta, but I did rainbow him naturally while trying to pull for Frieza. But yeah, so both of these units are now rainbow. Now, at the end of the day, there are definitely worse units that I could have done that to. Because I feel like any unit, any other Dokkan Fest, if I'd made that same stupid mistake, I probably still would have gone ahead and bought the other copies. Because I can't be doing with a unit being so horrendously skilled out. So, but yeah, I definitely could have made it for a worse unit. Because I would still say for Global, if we're talking about Dokkan Fest exclusives without easy A's, Goku and Vegeta are still like 1 and 2 best TURs. Videl is really good, but I can't put her above them just because of how limited her usage is. And they're both just so ridiculous. Like, obviously at full level 10 links, the fact that they actually have a really good link set is a good benefit to them over her as well. Because even on the teams that she is good on, her link set is never like fully activated or anything. So for me, after having used them, all 3 of them at 55% quite extensively, I really can't put her above the GT Super Saiyan. So yeah, if there was ever a unit you were going to make a mistake and get too many dupes for, it's not the worst thing in the world. That is basically one of the best TURs on Global at the moment. I think you could make arguments between Goku or Vegeta. Like on the full GT Heroes team, I think Goku probably takes the edge. But the main difference is the fact that they're on very different teams outside of the few that they share, obviously. A lot of people have asked me in recent video comment sections about whether they should buy Vegeta or Goku with the coins. And I think it comes down to the teams that you want to run. So the reason I put, when I did my tier list before Videl came out, I put Goku above Vegeta just because I think the fact that he's on Kamehameha, whereas Vegeta's on like Worthy Rivals and another one, and then obviously Goku family is a much stronger team than Vegeta family. Vegeta family's getting some buffs. Obviously can't wait for Super Vegeta to come out on Global because he's an absolute beast. He basically, I think, jumps to #1 best TUR over what I've seen from the stuff on JP. But as I've said to you guys before, I don't like to try and rank units that I haven't actually gotten a chance to use. So, but yeah, very excited to pull for him. Obviously, Vegeta is one of my favourite characters. I pulled for the STR Rage Vegeta and Bulma until he was Rainbow when he first came out, which his banner did have guaranteed featured Moes, but I don't normally do that for a unit straight off the bat. But for when it's at the time one of the best units in the game, and it's a Vegeta, and that's exactly what's going to be happening with the release of the STR Super Vegeta. So super excited for him to come to Global. That'll probably be hopefully by the end of the year, maybe the December Dokkan Fest, I'm not too sure. Depends how they plan out the rest of the year, because we're not getting the Golden Week units in November now, so we've got to get something else. November is normally when Heroes comes out, so we'll see how long that celebration is going to be. But yeah, there you go. So that's the stupid story of the mistake that I made and ended up with a Rainbow GT Goku. Because if I'd opened the 2 right paths, he would be at 79% now, and I wouldn't have bought the other dupes. So yeah, stupid mistake, but I did end up with one of the best TURs, Rainbow, because of it, so I guess I can't really complain too much. And now the rest of my coins will be being saved up for when the anniversary LRs come back, if I can't pull any dupes of them. So if you have any stories yourself of terrible mistakes that you've made in the Hidden Potential system, maybe ones that you've been able to fix, maybe ones you haven't, let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll see how many of you actually managed to guess without cheating the stupid mistake that I made. So share your stories down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.